In May, This American Life, a weekly public radio program and podcast, correspondent Chana Joffolt checked in with Yasef Hamash, a humanitarian aid worker from Gaza who fled to Egypt in 2024 with his wife, mother, and children. His four sisters and their extended families hope to join them soon after. Then the blockades tighten. Since that time, almost no one has been able to leave Gaza. Now Hamash clings to his last refuge of communication, the family's WhatsApp group chat. Sometimes it's jokes, Hamash said. Sometimes they are crying. It depends. They send voice, text, photos, everything. Joffolt observed that leaving Gaza made Hamash the newest member of a well-established club. There are about 5 million Palestinians living inside the West Bank in Gaza, Joffolt reported. And the rest, about 9 million Palestinians, live all over the world, people who are trying to maintain family and connections across countries and time zones and bad cell connections. In modern warfare, crisis and strife, WhatsApp has increasingly served as a bastion of hope, not just for refugees like Hamas' family, but for healthcare workers, aid workers, and all boots-on-the-ground personnel. In disaster zones, downed cellular towers render mobile phones useless, but the messaging app uses internet service to enable text and calls between users. Plus, its compression algorithm reduces the size of files and data, allowing the app to function in areas with poor connectivity. I wouldn't be exaggerating if I said that WhatsApp can be life-saving, Juliet Taumer, Director of Communications for the United Nations Relief and Works Agency, told Rest of Worlds. When a 7.8 magnitude earthquake struck Turkey and Syria in 2023, over 20,000 people were killed, making it the deadliest natural disaster in the last decades. In the immediate aftermath, the White Helmet's volunteer Fidel Maxa said that WhatsApp was the group's only means of communication in northern Syria. Without it, he wouldn't have been able to field calls from the many people under the rubble and dispatch ambulances. Without WhatsApp, Maxa said it would be very, very difficult to do his job. Illustration by Kara Sykes. We've talked to a variety of humanitarian NGOs, said Christina Lonegro, WhatsApp's Director of Global Communications. A lot of the things that we are concerned with is how they can use our app to get their information out most effectively. How do they get information out to affected populations in a place where they already are? How do you message where they are? And a lot of times they are on WhatsApp. A large internet-based messaging has proven vital in times of crisis. When Skype shuttered in May, tech journalist Chris Stokewalker mourned the loss, saying that it had been a lifeline that helped him call home from Ukraine during a Russian invasion. I'm able to call home, explain what happened, and keep them from panicking when I don't step off the plane back in the UK as expected, Stokewalker wrote for Fast Company. Our lives and our families are increasingly scattered to the four winds, he continued. And in the 2 decades since its 2003 founding, Skype has helped those families stay connected. It's also helped a good number of people whose jobs involve international interactions do so at manageable costs. Around the same time that Skype shuttered, the Signal app soared in popularity. When Shergo Ali, a humanitarian aid worker from Kamashi, Syria, arrived in Ukraine to start a new role with the German NGO Wouldnt World Hunger Relief, his peers told him to download the encrypted messaging service immediately. I'd never used Signal before, Ali told Rest of World. We've had staff who arrived new after me and they didn't have Signal. We asked them to download it. In addition to coordinating travel and aid, Ali explained that Wouldnt uses Signal to relay crucial safety information, like how to respond to air raid alarms and airstrikes. However, Signal and WhatsApp come with strings attached. Although they both use end-to-end encryption, Signal security is only as strong as the user's device security, as seen with recent data breaches within the Department of Defense. And Meta, a company with a history of data privacy concerns, collects metadata from WhatsApp users. Still, when cities go dark, WhatsApp, Signal, and previously Skype have served as technological life rafts that keep aid workers afloat and families in touch. In January, Hamash received a voice message from his sister Asil, who is 10 years his junior. I forgot to say Happy New Year, she said. I hope that next year, no, this year, yes, this year we will see you all. I hope I'll be looking forward to seeing us. And we'll be looking forward to seeing you. A version of this article originally appeared in the 2017 Technology edition of the Good newspaper. Header image by Tofik Barbuia.